That break last night, by the way.
Oh, really? I haven't seen it yet, Brian. The video got lost in all the food pics and grandkid posts. There's just too much stuff on Facebook. I don't want to buy protein shakes for my cousin's kid or watch a cat playing piano. Facebook wasn't made for collecting, that's for sure.
Well, Chris, now there's a better way to break.
Well, spit it out. What does that mean?
There's a new platform designed specifically for breaking, created by the pros at Real Sports Cards. It's called Uncommon. When you use Uncommon, you won't see any of the Facebook clutter. You can tune in to a current break in progress, see what's dropping next, browse your favorite card categories, and easily find what you're looking for.
That looks easy as pie. How do I join a break?
You simply click, and your spot is on hold. No more constantly refreshing and commenting to claim teams. Then it safely and securely charges your account. A notification will tell you when the break is about to start, and a live chat lets you cheer each other on.
Well, this is a walk in the park compared to Facebook.
Yep, sure is.
Can I start now?
Absolutely. Visit uncommonapp.com today for a better way to break.
Where has this been all these years? I think I might delete my Facebook now.
What's going on, everyone? Andrew Nags here with Real Breaks, and we are live with some plates and patches fresh off the Eagles win. Let's dive in to get this case open, and I'm going to need someone to pick what 6 we will be opening. 3 breaks up and filling for the rest of the night. We got a single case hobby, Bowman Chrome hobby. Pick your team. $5 off on that, 12 spots left in that one. Some great teams available. And then we have a dual case with 11 spots left and a division with 6. So we're getting there. Let's chip away at these Bowman Chromes and let's end the night with some monsters. What do you guys say? I'm ready. Bowman Chrome has been hot and it's going to continue to be hot. So let's get it filled up. I'm going to need someone to pick left or right or top or bottom. Left, right, top or bottom? Some nice teams left in that single case. Nice teams left. Top. Top it is. All right, let's dive in. I'm excited for this. This product has looked awesome. They did an awesome job bringing this product back. 6-box half case here. Simple, nice and simple here. Single pack. I've had a lot of breaks. I've had 3 straight breaks of just single packs. What am I going to do when we get back to that hobby? I'm going to be lost. I am going to be lost. Nope. Starting off with a nice one. Jonathan Taylor on the American Metal. These are so cool. American Metal. Jonathan Taylor and the Colts. Colts with that closer mojo. Or no, Colts were not. Garrison. And how about that patch? Marvin. Oh, I got 2 cards. Marvin Mims. That's awesome. It's got a nice little fold in it, but that is sweet. 49 out of 50. Marvin Mims. Broncos. Ready to start seeing this kid ball out. Zach B. Nice hit, Zach. And how about Andre 2000? Andre Johnson for the Texans out of 10. That's sweet. This guy was an animal. Imagine if this guy would have played with like a top tier quarterback. Imagine the numbers this guy would have put up. Andre Johnson out of 10. Texans going to Fletcher Show. And here's a nice one. Danny Dimes, 49 or 29 out of 50. People calling for Danny Dimes' head after one game. But if you watch that game, this guy was running for his life. His offensive lineman couldn't block anything. I think Danny Dimes will be all right. Give the guy a little time, and he can make some plays. Ed Kelly there. Danny Dimes. And the last one for the Texans, a nice one as well. 34 out of 50. Will Anderson Jr., number 3 overall pick here. Will Anderson, Texans going to the Fletcher Show. Nice start, I think. Wait, where did it go? Yeah, Fletcher Show for the Texans. Go like that so you can see the patch. Nice start there. I'm going to go $10 off. Let's get these last teams swooped up in that single caser. $10 off in that single case break. We got Astros, Braves, Brewers, Cubs, Diamondbacks, Dodgers, Guardians, Marlins, Mets, Phillies, Rays, and Tigers. Some nice teams there. Between Danny Dimes, Joe Burrow, Cousins, I don't know who has the worst offensive line. Yeah, I agree. And Danny Dimes is mobile, and he couldn't even get away. That's how bad it was. You watched it, Phillip. That's how bad it was. Danny Dimes is mobile and couldn't get away. Christian McCaffrey. I like the hollow players. They look cool. Christian McCaffrey for the 49ers. Then we got DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift. He had a pretty good game there. And that is numbered 1 out of 35 for the Eagles. Swift had a really nice game. It was his coming out party there, like he was young again. Eagles going to Frank Celador. And how about this one? Wow. 4 out of 5, Rashawn Johnson. Check out that Nike swoosh. Wow, that is sweet. Full coverage for the Bears. Just want to be careful putting that bad boy in there. Full coverage for the Bears. We'll get a picture of that one. I need some bigger top loaders, though. Can't even hold that thing. That is so cool. How about that? Let's back that up a little. Let's get a little clip of that Nike swoosh. Let's go Mitt template it. Just because sometimes it's want to get it in there with those sideways cards. Sometimes a little harder to tell where to go. They just gotta buy a ticket? Who's gotta buy a ticket? What are we talking about, Nick? Next up, Sam Hubbard. That's from, where's that? How did that sneak in here? That's from, they must not be doing Elements this year. Is that why? No Elements this year? Because that's an Elements right there. That's from 2022. 2022 Panini Elements. Sam Hubbard for the Bengals. Sam Hubbard for the Bengals there. Going to Jake's Hobby. Next up, nice dual relic. 9 out of 10. Tyree Wilson for the Raiders. The Raiders here going to No More Face Smiles. There we go, David. Nice hit there. Look at those patches. Those will look good with your Zamir Whites. Got a nice little showcase here. Like it. 4 boxes left. Four boxes left and 12 teams in that single case. 12 teams left in that single case. $10 off. $10 off. This pack feels really heavy. Like there's lots of, like it's full of metal cards. Odell Beckham. Shani Clifford. Full coverage relic there. Go Pack, go. Go Pack, go. It's my squad right here. Full coverage relic. Big old napkin there. Packers going to Tim. Here we go, Tim. So you want behind... No. I've sat first row behind the wild bench. It was cool for one game, but I'll never do it again. 15 out of 35. Tony Baselli. Jaguars there on the All Hall. It's a cool one. Jaguars All Hall. Tony Baselli. Jaguars going to War Eagle. It's not that cool sitting behind the bench. It's hard to watch the game. Next up, Broncos again. Marvin Mims. Steel signatures. Broncos doubling down. Broncos going to Zach. Yeah, exactly. You miss way too much of the game. I did it one time when I was younger. My guy my dad worked with had season tickets for the Wild, and it was literally the first row behind the bench. It was cool for one game, and that's it. 27 out of 35 there. Tajon Spears, tighten up. Titans going to Greg Peoples. It was cool for one game just to see how, it was cool to see how it all works and how they change and the coaching. It was cool, but I'll never do it again. You can't watch nothing. You can't see nothing. The coaches are standing there right there in front of you the whole time. It was a one-time experience for sure. Three boxes left. Dak Prescott for the Cowboys. Dem boys going to Scott Olsen, numbered out of 35. We sat first behind the goalie in New York club seats, and it was perfect. Great seats, but I wouldn't do it often. Yeah, I agree. It's nice being center to ice. Jason Kelsey for the Eagles. Next up, we got double coverage, 40 out of 75. Michael Wilson. Michael Wilson. Michael Wilson on the double coverage. This product is awesome. They did an awesome job with this, that's for sure. Double coverage Cardinals going to Matthew. Go Matthew. Next up, we got Parker Washington for the Jaguars. Jaguars going to War Eagle. Here you go, Bradley. Numbered out of 149. Had to figure out which way it was supposed to be spun. Well, Bradley's going to like this one. Tank Bigsby, numbered out of 149 on the nasty relic there. There's your Auburn guy, Bradley. Tank Bigsby. Jaguars killing it. 2 boxes left. Where are my Bowman guys at? Still 12 teams left in that single case. 12 teams left and 9 left in the duel. 9 left in the duel, 12 in the single. Let's get those bad boys snapped up. $10 off. $10 off. Do better, Tank. Yeah, I know. I can't. I wish they had like a law telling them they got to do better on their autos. This is a real skinny guy here. Real skinny guy. Here we got Jamal Williams for the Saints out of 35. Jamal Williams, Saints. Max Crosby for the Raiders. Next up, Teddy Bruschi, numbered out of 45. Full coverage there. Teddy Bruschi for the Patriots. Cool one there. You don't see a whole lot of Teddy Bruschi relics. Where did my list go? Patriots are going to Mike McMemory. I like this one. Jamal Charles, historical hallmarks. 5.4 yards per carry. That's wild. That's a big time stat right there. I loved watching Jay Charles play. I took him every year in my fantasy drafts, no matter where I was. Loved watching Jamal Charles. Next up, Jaron Hall, Minnesota Vikings. Jaron Hall, Minnesota Vikings. Vikings going to TJ, numbered out of 300. How's it going, Sinister? Last box. Last box here. Ooh, Dalton Schultz. Texans 2 out of 5. Dalton Schultz. He was a fantasy cheat code for sure. My two favorite guys that I would go for every year were Jamal Charles and Darren McFadden. When Darren McFadden was healthy, the guy was unstoppable. But his problem was staying healthy. Joe Thomas on the base. Next up, Will Anderson Jr. out of 45. Nice Texans half case here. Darren McFadden, I loved watching Run DMC. Run DMC, I called him. Will Anderson Jr. I literally put up, so in a non-PP, listen to this, David, non-PPR single quarterback league with a quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, a flex, a tight end, and a defense and a kicker. I put up 210 points in a week. 210 points. Joe Theismann for the Redskins, a.k.a. Commanders now. Going to C. Cords. Joe Theismann. Joe Theismann. Highly revered. Yeah, that's really good. Like, the average score in that format was probably in the high 90s. Average score. Actually, probably mid-90s was the average score. And last one is going to be Rasheen Rice for the Chiefs. Chiefs going to Hook 'em. There we go, Hook 'em. Charles and Rasheen Rice. Ten teams left in that next case. All right, let's do a recap. Thanks, everyone, as always. I appreciate it for the awesome fill. This is a fun product. I like this a lot. They did an awesome job. Yeah, that's how my week was. Joe Thomas, Max Crosby, Jason Kelsey, Odell Beckham, and Christian McCaffrey there on the bases. Here we got, out of 35, Jamal Williams. On the metal cards, we got Jonathan Taylor on the American metal for the Colts. Dak Prescott, numbered out of 35. And Tyjae Spears out of 35. Relics, Will Anderson Jr. out of 45 on the full coverage. Teddy Bruschi out of 45 on the full coverage. Double coverage out of 75. Michael Wilson for the Cardinals. Full coverage. Go Pack Go, numbered out of 59, Sean Clifford. Autos, Jaron Hall out of 300, and Sam Hubbard for the Bengals on the numbered out of 79 there. On to the showcase. Sounds good, David. I'll see you soon, my friend. Commanders here going to C Chords. It does say C Chords. Joe Theismann out of 149 going to No More Face Miles. And David Tyree Wilson out of 10 on the double coverage. Jags going to War Eagle. Parker Washington on the patch, rookie patch auto out of 149. Teddy Bruschi out of 35 on the all haul auto. That's cool. And then Tank Bigsby on the nasty RPA out of 149. Eagles here out of 35. 1 out of 35. Eagles going to... Where did the Eagles go? Just saw them. Frank Celador. Then we got the Chiefs going to Hook'em. Rasheen Rice, numbered out of 300. And Jamal Charles, historical hallmarks, 5.4 yards per carry. I love that card. I got to get me a Jamal Charles auto for my PC. I'm a big fan. Numbered out of 75. Then we got the Giants. Danny Dimes on the triple relic patch trio. Numbered out of 50. Giants going to Ed Kelly. Then we got the Broncos. Broncos going to Zach. Marvin Mims, numbered out of 300 on the steel signatures. And Marvin Mims on the patch auto, numbered out of 50 with the nasty patch there. Congratulations. And we got the Texans. The Texans had an awesome break. Texans going to the Fletcher Show. Dalton Schultz, 2 out of 5 on the red. Will Anderson Jr. double coverage on the 2 nice patches there out of 50. And Andre Johnson, 4 out of 10. Andre Johnson on the auto. And the Money Mint hit of the break. Such a cool looking card. Full coverage 4 out of 5 with the Nike swoosh and the gold auto on top of it. Bears going to CAC Collects. Nice hit. This guy actually played a lot. Or not a lot, but he played decent against the Packers. Had some nice runs. So it'll be interesting to see what comes about of him. And that's going to wrap it up. 10 teams left. 10 teams left in the single and 9 left in the dual. Let's end the night with some awesome Bowman hits. Bowman Chrome hits, that is. And I'll be live with Bowman Chrome single caser shortly. See you guys soon.